Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to another video in the Lost Land. In today's video I will be showcasing you every rideable animal in the Lost Land. You can consider these animals pets or tame beasts, but at the moment they are unsaved animals you can walk around with while you play to enjoy your game experience. First up we have the pig, the smallest and basic animal of them all. Great design gets the point through not much purpose besides food. By the way, I will be showing you all the drops each animal gives as well as I continue through. Next up we have the spider, very iconic in the Lost Land as it has been around for a while now. You can find it at the front door of the temple, and overall I find it pretty cool. A cool looking weak beast, really does show some thought out design within it though. Next up we have the hippopotamus, also very generic and iconic within the Lost Land. Compared to the actual animal it is a little small, but it gets the job done and is the basic noob animal. Now I will be showing you guys the drops for these animals. Most of the time it's just raw meat, but some drop experience and other items that could relate with it. Now that was completed, we will continue to the lion next. The lion is a new animal that just dropped in the Savannah update that you can see in my Savannah update tutorial video. The design is cool, but the face looks more of a bear than lion. Overall I can't really see players riding this one much unless it is for specific things needed. Hey, race what he drops on death. Next up will be the bear trio, with the first one being the panda bear. The panda bear can be found in the burning village as it represents the type of territory it lives in. Design is simple yet nice, and I really appreciate the bear trio altogether. Here is what he drops. The only difference is that this bear drops bamboo as well. Now onto the polar bear. The polar bear is a bear that can be found in the ice biome of the Lost Land. He has a nice simple design with just different color patterns. You can tell that the bears are iconic in the Lost Land. Here is what the polar bear drops, and now onto the third and final bear of the trio. The brown bear, from what I have seen, is the hardest one to find for quests, as I have seen many players struggle to know where it is. This bear is located in the section of the map south of the village where I built my farm for the money video. Now onto the rhino. The rhino was added just recently with the Savannah update. You can tell how the developer has improved with his designs throughout the years. With this one, altogether seems simplistic yet cool, just that it's a little small compared to regular rhinos. Here is the items that will drop after death. Next on the list is the cow. The cow can produce milk in the wild as you walk by it. It's a little bigger than the player and has a very modern design to what you would expect it to be. Altogether anyone can tell that it is a cow, which is a good thing, so props to the developer indeed. Its speed is above average, and I can see some players using it in the wild for sure. An above average animal with some cool patterns. This is what it drops upon death. The generic items indeed. Next up will be the crocodile. The crocodile is one of the older models and animals with the game, and yet you rarely ever see people riding them. Though the design is iconic, it is old, and I believe some modernizing to make it look as esteem as the other animals would be good. Here is what he drops after death. After the crocodile is the ostrich. This is another animal that was just recently added during the Savannah update. He is pretty fast with an overall good design. They lay eggs in the savannah, so it would be a good egg grind if you go over there. I appreciate the effort put in for each and every animal, but I just hope some more features with them will be added in the future. Now we will move on to the scorpion. This is my favorite old animal in the game. With a unique design, any new player would immediately want to have one of their own. Known for its damage, as it just killed my reindeer. Not reindeer, no. After all the memories, this scorpion kills my reindeer just as the admin did in my admin manhunt video. Anyways, the scorpion is a pretty cool and unique animal with a fantastic design. This is what it drops upon death. Next up would be the reindeer, but he is now dead, so let's move on to the horses. There are two horses with just a color pattern difference. Pretty sure the horses are different rarities, as I normally see the brown one more than white one, but that might just be my imagination. Anyways, it is one of the fastest solo riding animals, and it is really fun to use with a group of other horse players. Now let's also do the white one. With just a color change, it is almost the same thing with a maybe rarity difference that players could get lucky with, but I'm not super sure on it. Well guys, after these horses we will be moving on to the last 5 animals, which are the biggest and strongest of the bunch. Starting off with the weakest of the top 5 is the elephant. Been around since basically the dawn of the Lost Land. The elephant used to be the pro animal till the first dinosaur was introduced. Either way, he can be found around the map, where I know one spot is right next to the village. If you ever want to get a hit of nostalgia, make sure to ride this animal for sure. Either way, he is pretty cool, but he is only the weakest of the top 5 strongest animals. Next up will be the red dragon. Depending on how you play the game, he could either be the best or second best. He is the only animal capable of flight in the game so far, meaning he is a necessity to most. With the Roar and Fire Game Pass, he can shoot fireballs at players of choice by the user. Hopefully more flying animals are added in the future of the Lost Land, including aquatic ones, making life around the map more enjoyable. Here is what he drops after killed. And now we move on to the 3 biggest and strongest animals in the Lost Land. In third place we have the giraffe. Added in the most recent update, this animal is surprisingly big but not as big as its ancestors the dinosaurs, haha. Anyways, I really do like the texture used for it and the ladder added to help players get onto it. One of the best animals in the Lost Land by far. Pretty sure players can also take a seat on the back with the driver letting 3 people on at a time, possibly more if you tried, haha. Here is what he dropped, and now we are onto the second strongest animal. This dinosaur was added a very long time ago and can use an upgrade on its design. Its neck looks like the Trex can chop it straight in half, no sweat. Anyways, this was the best pro animal back in the day and still has a lot of respect in the game. Its eyes, face and mouth all can use some work, but the body is nice, so I won't complain much. He also gives some good loot and can be found on the island beside the village near the volcano. Now we are onto the last animal in the game, so let's kill this one fast, showcase the loot it drops and immediately get to the Tyrannosaur Rex. Alright guys, we are finally on the last animal. This one is massive and really showcases its power at the temple. With the roar ability you are capable of dealing tons of damage, and even when you get near it in game it will deal damage to you with roar, so even trying to tame it can be difficult. You will need the roar and fire game pass to use that ability. You can zoom out pretty far with it and even can get around the game decently fast. Honestly, this would be for clan leaders or of the sort, as it is so massive there's not much other use for it than showing absolute power and strength. This animal also has a ton of HP, requiring the player to put in tons of effort to finish this animal off. Well guys, looks like we are at an end for this video and it has been a blast. Animals and beasts as a whole can use some work, but if features are added to make this even more interesting and fun, I believe it will be worth it in the end. Now let's finish off this Tyrannosaurus and finish of the video will a outro. I am so close to 100 subscribers guys, and I will be doing a 1000 spinel giveaway once I get that. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.